Right, what we've got here is a quite badly damaged Sinclair Cambridge memory. So I've got searches on eBay for old calculators that are in, let's just say, not the best of conditions, so that we can rip them apart. So this one is badly discoloured. I think it was silver originally, but it's turned grey in most of the case. Battery compartment is not looking very happy. I think we've got a terminal missing there because there's a link between the two batteries here. There's a connection for one battery there but nothing for the other one, so that's not going to work. So if we just pull this apart, I have had this apart before, and I put a power supply, there we go, there's the rest of the case. It's quite a lightweight case, but amusingly it's got a waterproof gasket, so that's probably waterproof to several millimetres. Yeah, so that's one of the wires for the battery connection. I think the other one seems to have disappeared completely, so it's been eaten away by a leaky battery, I think, and there's some interesting discoloration on the PCB as well. So if we take that out, that's the inside of the case, which is nice and clean. Unfortunately the outside's not brilliant. And the lens. And there's quite a lot of corrosion around the display. As I said, I have wired 3 volts up to the supply and nothing happens, and looking in the display I can see some discoloration in there, so I think this is completely dead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully dismantle this PCB. I'll switch my air gun on, and we'll take some stuff apart and see what's inside some of these components. So we've got an inductor there, we've got some diodes here, resistor, a couple of electrolytics, they're probably not going to be working too well, 3 ICs and an LED display, and quite a lot of green corrosion. So I think I'll just take everything off. There's a keyboard there which is held in with these melted posts, lovely things. Let's get the air gun going. So well, we've got that set to 400, 350, let's go up a bit. I'll just take these off. Not really too bothered whether they work after they've come off. Let's get these wires out of the way. I might do that with a soldering iron. Just pull those out. There we go. Don't think we want to care too much about this. Rip those out. I'll just get in the way. Oh yes, let's definitely add some form of corrosion there. It looks very much like battery corrosion. Some bits of wire there. I don't think I'll save those. They're not going to be particularly useful because they've been covered in battery corrosion. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Oh, PCB's giving away there. That's a very flexible PCB. I've also melted the lenses of the LED display, but that's alright. I'll be taking those off. There we go, come on. Seems to be heat-proof solder. Right, now that's out of the way. Let's see what we've got here. So there's too many terminals on the inductor, whatever that coil is, more like a transformer. Let's get the air gun going. Might be able to get the keyboard out as well. Let's have a look. Let's take that off first. Come on, there we go, one capacitor, won't be using that on the project. They seem to be highly unreliable. There's another one. Get some tweezers. Don't really want to burn the fingers on these. Let's swap those out. Get the resistor out. I'm going to burn myself on that, whatever happens on her. Ow. Let's get the IC out. That's what we're really interested in. Just take that one, whatever it is. So these are Texas Instruments chips with IF1 and IF2 on, so they look to be custom to this. Oh, it's melting the lenses nicely there. I'm not too bothered about heat on this, because we're going to be applying a bit more heat later on. There we go, that's the IFC1, which is interesting, and there's an IFC2 here. Not sure why they didn't put those in one chip, but maybe they ran out of pins. Probably some similar functions look to be displays or display drivers from where they were actually located. Let's get the big one out. This is a C595 or a General Instruments 7536. That might be the number. I did have a look to see what chips are in this calculator. I think it's a General Instruments 7536. But we'll have a look inside it and see what's going on. Let's get this out. It's got to be on the way out. Come on. Come on. Yeah. See if we can get this out. Come on. There you come. There you come. I've been melting it all plastic within 2 feet with this thing. It's on quite a high setting. There we go. It's coming out. Yes. So there we have whatever that is. I think it's a 7536, or it could be a C595. Who knows? Shall we take the inductor out? No, let's take the display out. Is that soldered in? Okay, bit of a problem there. Memory card filled up on the camera, so let's start again with a new card. Let's see if we can get this display out. This could get messy. Not sure. What's it held with? I think it's held with solder tags. So the filter's gone anyway. It's just too much heat. Come in. There we go. Hupsy. Aha. Let's get the other connections out. Not interested in saving this at all. It looks to be dead. There we go. The remains of the PCB. Let's get the keyboard off, that'll be interesting. melted posts. No good to man nor dog. Oh, there we go. Ah, yeah. So let's see, on off, there's a few domes. That one looks alright. Insulating sheet. And that's got a bit of battery corrosion on it. We've got here some more intricate conductive domes. And another insulating sheet, that's interesting. And there's the keys. Aha! So the keyboard's quite interesting. So we've got, yeah, corrosion all the way over this part of the keyboard here. The on-off switch looks a bit iffy as well. Not sure there's much copper left there. Anyway, it's now in worse state than when I got it. Okay, so I think I'll put everything aside apart from these. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a go at decapping the ICs and dismantling the display, and then we'll have a look at those. See if we can get that off. Might destroy some bond wires. Be careful. Ah, there's a display. That's interesting. So yeah, so looking at that, there's battery corrosion over the displays themselves. 3 of them are actually missing. They might be stuck yet. They're stuck to the lens, so they've been ripped off. We can have a look at those though. And here, battery corrosion's just destroyed the display. I had another calculator where the same thing had happened, and the LED displays had actually been eaten away, and there was nothing left at all. It had just been dissolved. Okay, right. Let's have a go at decapping the ICs.